And with that being said, speaking of community highlights, let's actually check out some community highlights. So we got them, baby.
We got community and we got highlights. Let's go.
Sorry, that was me.
One medicinal inhaler.
All right, let's start off with pobkac, who's made this neat little cozy cabana almost in the.
Makes me want to work there. I would tighten nuts and bolts and oil the metal things, moving parts. You know, I would do it. Grease the
vibe that
joints.
You know what the vibe I'm kind of getting from this is like, empty train stations out in nowhere.
Oh yeah, that's the awnings and the lights, right?
Yeah.
And then the stairs that go up so you can cross the the train tracks and stuff.
And you hear crickets and you're alone. You're like, oh, fucking the train's not gonna show up in 2 hours.
Yeah, actually, that's a really really good point. The only thing it's missing is maybe a vending machine. On the platform or something like that, or yeah.
But it's certainly.
So when are we adding vending machines? No.
Put that on a QA site.
Vending machines.
Yeah, vending machines. Maybe you can get coffee out of that. I know that a lot of people want the coffee vending machine or whatever. We do have the auction shop. Does that count?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually kind of true. Didn't think about that.
I can just use the awesome shop.
True. What was I gonna say? Cool. No, but I
convinced.
Yeah, no, but I like this. They've made other. This is just one part of the This is a miner, I think. Just mines.
Mm-hmm. It sure does.
No, it is miner. Yeah. So
and
that modular design, very cool. Cool prick, bro. All right, next up is from Trausor, or Trausor.
Trausor, I guess.
Yeah, Trausor.
Laser holy. This is ain't this something?
This is really nice. Yeah. This is
the future is here, everybody.
This is Tron in Satisfactory. Man, I got something in my throat. Anyways, so this is a your typical what do you call it? Collection, storage collection binny thingy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, really cool. I like this. I like that. There's something with when people use the old walkways. They look so new. Just because when we added the new catwalks, people are like, oh shit, new catwalks, nice. And then when people flip back to the old walkways, they feel new again.
Because you don't see them as often.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So
it's
like a trending build parts in the game. Very neat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm digging this. This is very clean. You got the upper floor too. I'm not sure what's going on there. I didn't put any notes for this, so maybe there weren't anything to note down, but really like it.
Looks like that's where the sorting and stuff is coming in, maybe.
Yeah.
I can see splitters and stuff, so
yeah.
Maybe probably sort it all and then wrap it around the outside and feed it in.
Yeah. And maybe there's a sushi belt at the bottom there. You can see some of the belting.
Oh yeah. Sushi belt. Oh no, I'm just hungry.
Wish I had sushi for lunch, but I didn't. All right, next up is from I Am Grepid. We've all been there, right? When our body just bloats. Oh. What were they eating that day? Am I right?
Did you say bloats? Oh man, my body really can't tolerate gluten. Oh yes, this is what happens every time.
Yeah, I see nothing wrong here. No, yeah, this is Monday.
TM move. I've never been there. Yeah, right.
So there's a bug in the game. I don't know if you guys know.
Where?
Yeah. Where sometimes equipment and the body, just when you die, I think it's when you die or disconnect or something like that, some parts of the body just scale up immensely. And I don't think we've still figured out why this is happening. I think we've kind of it's funny.
Why some parts?
Yeah. I think it's something tied with the animation, right? Because it could be the thing where it's scaling up the upper body of the body because it's doing this animation thing.
Yeah.
And it's ragdolling or something at the same time. I don't know.
I want to see them move.
I don't.
Imagine they use their arms to bring themselves forward.
No, this is enough. We need arachnophobia mode for this because this is it's too much for me.
Bizarre.
Yeah, we'll get around to fixing that bug eventually, but it's like half of it is like we don't know what's going on. Half is like it's kind of funny though. I guess like there's also an aspect of like, oh, but don't you think people will think like, oh, how professional this bug is in your game, and this is like visual bugs are more, you know, prone to be like assertive of the quality or whatever. But you know, come on, this is funny. It's just
it's kind of funny.
Let us have this.
I think it would create some pretty good moments where people are like, I'm just gonna restart the game.
Yeah. We wouldn't have had this moment in the community highlights if this bug was fixed in update 5, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, Hans, get the Flammenwerfer. Yeah. Very nice. All right, next up is from amthomsen, or
Ooh.
no, amthomsen. I'm pretty sure.
Thompson, yeah.
Yeah. So amthomsen has taken my advice on moving their oil stuff out of the Spire Coast.
That's some good advice. No? That really good advice, actually.
They don't pay me the big bucks for nothing. So they had to move their 30 gigawatt fuel power plant away from the Spire Coast, and yeah, this is essentially the first thing they did since coming out of update 5. So they also give it.
I also need to do that actually.
Have I built anything in Spire Coast? I haven't booted my save file in a long time, so I actually don't know. But so I love this because there's so many different like architectural styles going on here. Different color codes. There's another like view on this thing from on the right here that I thought it was kind of zany. I love it.
Damn, this is super nice.
Yeah.
A lot of good attention to detail here. Everything is super well thought out and designed.
Yeah, for sure. I just love the way they've done the pipes. You know?
Yep. Especially the way, if you go back one, I love the way that the pipes kind of like line the building on the right. Like they highlight the shape of the building. Super good.
Yeah. So this is just super good.
This is great.
Yeah. So very nicely done.
What
does it say? 1200 per minute, crude oil to
2400 or something. Yeah.
Very nice. Very symmetrical. Yeah, it's true too. So very nice, very nice. Good job on moving your oil fuel production line. Next up is from,
and I bet it looks even better than it did before.
Oh yeah, everything. It's this. That's how this game gets you, man. Just like rebuilding is frustrating, but then when you actually get the new thing, it looks good.
Yeah, because you've got so much more experience.
Yeah.
And stuff, so
you also know what to look for. So next one is from Zedmaker, who's making a tower of power, and it's under construction. I didn't see any. There wasn't any external shots, but there was a really cool like internal one. So here's some inside.
Wow,
So,
I wonder how tall this is.
Yeah,
This reminds me of something. What does this remind me of?
It reminds you
is like
of
maybe Portal when they're flying down the thing in the credits.
I'm trying to figure out which Final Fantasy this reminds me of.
Yes.
There's probably one somewhere. This could be Kefka's Tower, I think his name is, but it's not so like industrial though. Rogue One. No. Yeah, a little bit Star Wars vibes actually. Yeah, can't remember now. So let's see. Yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff going on here. It's essentially making diluted fuel, essentially, and yeah, they've just been going at it with update 5 stuff, essentially. So this is also an upgrade. So very nice, very cool. Next up is from Mattia Game. I think we've seen a work in progress of this before,
is crazy.
But I haven't seen this like very menacing like water, like empire kind of deal. I love this so much.
I dig it. You know what the big water drop? Well, yeah, I guess it's a water drop in this case. You know what it reminds me of? You know, Moist Critical?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, this is like his little water drop icon. This is what I think of.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you know that he's like sponsoring an RLCS now, or he's made like an esports team?
He made an esports team starting with Smash last year, I believe. Yeah. Moist Esports, and now he just got a Rocket League.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because there was a bunch of people. This is super off topic. I don't know if you guys probably know this, but I'm super into RLCS, Rocket League Championship, and there was a bunch of players who didn't had any signed teams, and like really good players, and they're all on Moist Esports. So I'm really curious what's gonna happen there. They might pop off actually.
Yeah, I mean his esports thing is doing really well across the board in general. So
he seems super into it too.
That's him. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So
and if there's anything I'm more into, like, or Final Fantasy is my big thing. The next thing is Moist Critical. Actually, this dude's so funny.
I'm just so into like the Joel Haver bit with Moist.
Yeah, with all the Moist verse.
Yeah. The fact that he...
Hey everyone, we're here. Today's community highlights. Today, Madia Games submitted a really great building here. It's got the Moist Esports logo on it. Representing, the #1 esports team in the world.
This is so much better than the snappening, except my butt cracked or whatever. And I just fucking love those rants.
Oh god.
Anyways,
Charlie, stay in studio.
this is probably the most off topic we've made that isn't Final Fantasy in a while.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a really cool build from Madia, and it looks really menacing. I don't know what it's making, apart from water, obviously, or it's just like if this is like a central hub for water that's going to be later processed or something else. But this is something with the vibe. It just gets me like
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I really dig it. The light spilling out of the top, super good.
Yeah.
It's very sort of menacing stage up the top there. Can you see that?
I know, right?
Can imagine like
a
rock star, maybe Moist Critical would walk out and he'd be like, "Woo, baby!" Do that whole thing.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Anyway, next up is from who didn't take the news of the beacons being removed too kindly or something. So yeah, it made this like huge pin out of beacons.
Beyblade. Monica knows
Beyblade,
what it is. It's a
that's what it is.
Actually.
Yes.
Let it rip.
Oh, we need to make like the arena and shit. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah. So
looks really good.
Yeah, it looks
this looks like a hooloovooblu creation
for sure.
I expect nothing less.
And they tagged it with hashtag save beacons. Save the beacons.
Oh man.
First the Willows, now the beacon. Oh, I can't believe this. We'll talk more about that later, by the way, and during the state of dev.
Yeah. Because I think I mean like there were quite a few people saying that they'd like beacons to stick around, right? I think we have seen that there's a bunch of people who are interested in that. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, Snow will see what happens. I'm gonna go to the Bahamas. I'm kidding. I'm not.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We'll talk more about that later, what the state of that is. So, whoops.
Sick.
Accidentally closed my window. All right, next up is from Angrist, who just titled the Reddit post, "Thanks, Hannah."
I mean, if this isn't a fuck you to Hannah, I don't know what is.
So
I don't get it.
Also, for people who don't know, since the change of Spire Coast, the Spire Coast kind of bleeded over this part. So there's gonna be like a rock here in this section here. So this is for the most part safe, except like maybe this section here, where there's gonna be a huge rock sticking out. So that's fun.
Wait. So is okay. Because I've got something in this little inlet here. But it's not that far back, I think. So hopefully I'll be okay.
So this rock to the left here, if it doesn't go like past that, you're fine. Hannah essentially closed off this. Yeah. By the way, you guys, Hannah was here last week. Was it last week? I have like no sense of time if you guys haven't noticed. But Hannah was
there last week.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, maybe.
We did a really deep dive of like the Spire Coasts, and I've highlighted that video here on Twitch, so it won't be going away. So if you guys are curious about the like everything related to Spire Coasts as of last week, got shit in my.
Snut smoking coffee.
There's a huge deep dive on the Spire Coast from last week, on the Twitch channel right here. So check that highlight out if you're curious about what.
Should that be something that maybe could go on the YouTube channel? Who knows?
Could potentially go on the YouTube channel. Yes. So give that a look if you're curious. So yeah, next up is from Slash and Dash, who's
another bridge.
Uh-huh.
Very good.
putting the meta to work. A lot of cables. I have to open a window 1 second.
Yep. It's not farted. He has to open a window. Dude's suffocating.
All right, here we go. Yeah, lots of cables. Lots of cables. I wonder
wow,
if...
lots of cables.
Yeah, I wonder if, you know, it's probably for cosmetics, but I hope they know that power also travels through the train line.
I'm sure it's just for cosmetics.
I'm sure it is too, but I just wanted to say it just in case. But yeah, really cool.
For those who don't know.
Like the color scheme here too. The sun in the background. It's like behind the pillar.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Gives the pillar a nice glow.
Yeah, for sure. Next up is from Strikox, who
Ooh.
who titled this with like it's making gas and iodine filters, aluminium casing, and alclad.
Shit. You needed a slow animation of that guy
Yeah, I know, right?
coming in. That would be good.
Shit.
The Wire, man. What a show.
Yeah. So yeah, very nice, very nice.
I love the big round thing on the left there, attached to the rails.
Oh shit, I didn't see that until now. Yeah. It's like a little roller coaster almost.
Yeah, I'd ride it.
Is there anything else I missed? Yeah, no, it's super cool. I also like the railroad setup with the. I haven't thought about this before. Using the foundation walls to like close in the train. Kind of clever. Kind of clever.
Yeah, I think I've seen stuff kind of like it before, where it's just kind of longer, and then
Yeah,
it looks like it's like the train's going through a big cage thing.
really clever. I like it.
Rowan will live there. Cool.
There ain't no stopping this train. We're on. All right. Next up is from MgsGenesis, who has made a. Do you know what this is?
This reminds me, if I could take a guess,
Mhm.
should believe in the heart of the card. So is this one of the it says Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
This is reminding me of like one of the platforms that like the contestants would stand on when they battle. That's
Yes.
what I'm thinking of. But or it could be like the Dark Guy's tower.
That's what it is. The
Kaiba.
Yeah, his like company's tower thingy. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Kaiba's tower, exactly. So that's exactly what it is. Very nice. I was trying to come up with a Yu-Gi-Oh quote, but I couldn't think of anything. Anyways, so yeah.
I've got a quote.
Oh, go for it.
It's time to duel.
Boy, you said it, man. Nailed it. So this is a sorting facility, or like it's
Oh, sick.
yeah, it's like a storage tower, and they've got a bunch of containers at the top, and they've got like sushi belts running up to it. Duel. Yeah. So it's really nice. It's really, I love the insides of it because it's got like I didn't include it for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm stupid. But there's like
Must be.
there was like a tunnel with like a bunch. You can see it a little bit here in the corner, almost like a kaleidoscope thing going up throughout the tower.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
And weird, like an interesting kind of. They've got like orange on the left side and then yellow on the right side, and the orange and yellow thing in the middle at the top is like half
Yeah.
the sign or whatever that is. I'm not really sure what that indicates, but I appreciate the attention to detail, and I'm curious. Why is one side yellow, one side orange?
Yeah. And I wonder which card they have White Eyes Blue Dragon. Wait, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Blue eyes, white dragon?
Yeah.
White dragon, blue eyes?
I can't remember which one is which. There's a bunch of different
Blue
ones.
eyes,
Right?
blue eyes, white dragon.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Joey.
It's like I love the what's it called? The parody version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Where it's like every time Kaiba's like, I'm gonna have to pull out this card. Are you gonna use Blue Eyes White Dragon? No. Maybe. Damn it.
Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. I had Blue Eyes Toon Dragon card in real life. I believe I did. That is one, right? Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
I don't know. I've never seen the show.
Card. I had that when I was a kid. I used to like. Wait. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Because like I used to believe it or not, and everyone's gonna be like, yeah, we believe it. But I used to compete in Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a teenager.
So, like, I've heard that Yu-Gi-Oh, the card game, is actually pretty lit.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't know if it's true or not, but since I've never played it, but like, the people are always like making fun of the show, but like the card game actually was legit.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the show was fine as well.
Yeah, I've only seen the abridged part, and sometimes I've seen clips where like I don't know if it's abridged or not.
Right.
Because there are some pretty goofy moments in that show. Yeah. But yeah, really nice. MGs.
Thanks, Andrew.
Yeah. Next up is from...
So when Jace Lee's really be sent to the Shadow Realm, that is where I'm going. I'm gonna be there for a while.
Next up is from Ravriel.
Okay, so what is going on? There are different kinds of power towers.
Yeah. So different type of power towers. They made a bunch of different ones actually. This is just a subset of them. I would hate to make this over and over again, but I guess that's just how.
Which is why they didn't.
Yeah, which is why they didn't. But I guess it's just how it's gonna be, right? That's how the game works. No, but this is really cool. They made like a post about like different radar towers, and they're like, which ones do you like the most? I think my vote is on the one in the back there, the right one.
The one on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah.
I just love that this form of self-expression here, where they're like, you know what? It's time for me to just build these power tower structure thingies, and I'm all for it. We're all better off for it.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing, you know. I'm not sure what compels someone to do it, but I appreciate that they did.
Because the thing here is like, if you want to actually make a bunch of these, it's gonna take forever, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because this feels like it takes, just making one tower takes a long time.
MK4 power pole.
So yeah.
Yeah, I love what people get up to. This is interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Looking forward to seeing, 500 of these in your base. Maybe the calculator side can help you out. I don't know, maybe. Or the area actions mod is probably the best case for this actually, because you can copy and paste buildings there, which we don't take too kindly around these parts.
we don't like that.
No. Next up is from Perforated Soldier, who decided for some reason no foundations, just no foundations.
Honestly, fuck foundations.
Yeah, fuck them.
Honestly.
But honestly, they kind of get it. They kind of make it work.
They do.
Yeah.
I love how they're going with the dunes as well.
Yeah.
Like you see that? I like lines.
Yeah. The top of the
valleys.
dune is like where the belt goes. Kind of clever.
I really dig that.
Yeah.
That's really clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a pretty solid case for building this way. This is interesting.
Yeah.
It's not like foundations are a requirement, and if you think about it, foundations are objects that are counted to the object limit, right? So, Perforated Soldier here can build a few more objects as well. 500
IQ player rate. So this is a 100 modular frame per minute build, with no alts.
Oh.
I love that they also mentioned no foundations. Like, no, we got that.
Oh, he did it without foundations. That's incredible.
Yeah. I didn't know it was possible. I'm curious if it takes more time to build with foundations than without. You know what I mean?
Well, you have to place the foundations.
Yeah, that's one thing. But also making sure that everything lines up, because once you go foundation, you always go no, it has to line up in this certain way, and go back and forth a lot.
Honestly, I think if you commit to building without foundations, you're kind of crazy to be well, everything needs to line up. I think you're committing to a life of good enough in terms of alignment. So if you look at these things, not everything is lined up right. If you look at the mergers at the bottom in the middle, they're not perfectly in line. And I think you just need to if you're going to build this way, you also need to accept that you're not going to be building straight lines, and you're just going to have this look and feel.
Because I can
that's pretty
definitely think of a few cases where when we made trailer videos, we try to like, even if we're not building foundations, we still want to build straight and like make it all as if it was on a foundation. And that's takes a long time to make sure that like all the angles.
Yeah, that would take a long time.
Just placing the belt suddenly turns into a going back and forth and checking and stuff. So, but yeah, very nice. PerforatedS, or you got it. Yeah.
I
Next
really
is from a ghost. A ghost. Yes. Who, this is their 4th world. And this is pretty much a showcase. There's a bunch of images here actually. So, done another view.
Oh damn.
From here. I'm not sure what's going on in each thing because this is, like I said, a showcase of the world. You got some tractor or truck situation going on there with a foundation road. This modernistic building. Yeah,
I dig this building.
It's really cool. This like Supreme Court type deal. So yeah, really nice.
This is cool.
If you guys want to see more, there's more. There's more. Okay, this is like just a tip of the iceberg. You can see some stuff in the background here too.
Wow,
yeah.
They've been busy.
Check out the Reddit thread. Search for a ghost on the Reddit. Yeah.
I think I will.
Highly recommend.
I got divorced at that point. I mean, I don't. Sorry.
That's terrible. Oh, maybe that's good.
Maybe I
You know,
shouldn't be
sometimes divorces can be for the better. I mean, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope everything's fine.
For sure.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, next up is from KaiaSebastian.
I'll actually fucking live here. Holy shit! I will live here.
I didn't want to lead it this time with that, but I had a feeling, right? So,
yeah, you know, I've seen people. I've been reading chat, and people are like, you know, he's gonna say it.
You can't just.
You can live here, and there were some good buildings.
No,
but I didn't want to live there, you guys. But here, I would fucking live.
But then you also get this
100%.
extra thing where, like, if people are just gonna be like dance monkey dancing, then I'm not gonna do it. You know? Yeah.
Right. Exactly. But no, fuck it, and all of it. I will live where I want to live, and I want to live there.
You haven't even seen the insides yet.
Right
Jace.
there.
Okay.
I can see through the window. It's good enough.
But so yeah, this is so cool. This is all vanilla. Moment of silence for that, because that's
all right.
I'm
looking at the kitchen table and the sink and the chairs, and you're saying it's vanilla.
So
okay.
The one thing I also want to point out, I love the like solar panels too here at the top here.
Yeah.
So we got a balcony. We got the living room here. We're gonna check out the here's the living room. Yeah, I know, right?
Man.
I love this, using the superposition oscillator as like a ornament piece for the living room.
Yeah. Actually, I have one here, so I can. If I move in, I can just bring mine with me, and it'll look just like this.
You're already living there.
And my gunpowder.
I was gonna say, like, that's the one question I have though. What the hell are you eating for dinner here? Dude, yeah!
It's Milo, dude.
It's Milo. It's like very crunchy Milo. Could also be like protein powder.
Your boy doesn't eat protein powder. Are you kidding me?
So here's another angle.
Oh, yeah, stairs.
Get some food on the sink here being prepared.
Yeah, that looks like you're cooking.
Yeah, seeing from the top. I think this is the entrance, or maybe it's upstairs. I love this like framed Pioneer too. It's so clever. Oh, I can't believe this is vanilla. I was like the chair. Yeah, I think they're using micromanage, so vanilla in the sense that like you can load this safe. Yeah,
they have.
But
yeah.
But they also said they had a bunch of tricks on how to build some of these things, and there were a bunch of tutorials. So if you guys are curious, check out the Reddit thread.
And if they are here by any chance and you didn't use mods,
yeah,
let us know. But I'm pretty sure you did. But
it's not micromanage. Really? Wow. I don't know what to say. Like, that's kind of cool. It's possible without micromanage? What the fuck? What are you guys smoking? Yeah.
I saw her do it?
The hell?
What?
I need to check this out.
Yes. Yes.
I'm actually gonna type it.
That's crazy. So they use
How?
no mod.
I need to get mod on this. Yeah, really cool. I'm actually surprised.
Content creator highlight, please. I agree. Maybe.
Well, I'm gonna have to check this out. I'm gonna have to investigate this
contender.
for sure. Because I was contemplating, because like sometimes when I see community highlights, or like when I'm searching for stuff for community highlights, I always want to find like a little balance. Like it's nice to showcase some cool things people are making with mods, but you know, like most people don't use mods. But this one, I was like, when I saw this at first, I was like, oh, that's heavily modded. And sometimes when people make heavily modded stuff, I'm like,
I assumed.
Not really feeling it. But this one, I was like, wait, but it looks kind of cool. And then I read it and I was like, it's not modded. And I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah.
That's bonkers. That's incredible.
Yes.
Well,
For
great
sure.
job. That's very
All right.
impressive.
And last and certainly least, we got from Anthor.
Oh god.
So Anthor's got an interesting factory set up here. It's got some nuclear power going on. There's a bunch of radar towers. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sighing because of all the empty space on the right. Like, I can't believe he hasn't utilized everything yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, an underwhelming build overall.
No.
Nothing stands out. You know what I mean? Nothing really jumps out and catches my eye.
Doesn't look like it's hooked up either. It's just like a bunch of buildings. I don't know what's going on. All right, so that was Satisfactory highlights. Community highlights, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, Jace, for joining in. And as always,
no worries.
The way we usually filter these out and find them is when you're posting on Twitter, make sure to use the hashtag Satisfactory screenshots. Not only, actually, I just kind of realized this the other day, not only for like community highlights, but also nice to have like all these screenshots in one place. So like use that hashtag to find them. It's just nice to just scroll through them and just check all the cool submissions. And then you also have the screenshot flare on Reddit, where when you're posting your stuff on Reddit, it's nice if it's got that screenshot flare, so we know it's a screenshot, because otherwise you wouldn't know. It would just be like, it's an image.
Yeah. It's kind of weird how we've got that as the flare. Like maybe it should be like community highlight flare or something like that.
I mean, the Reddit isn't just about us.
But we use that for that, you know. And like, isn't there like a showcase flare as well?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's okay. It's fine. We use that, and you can use that to find cool screenshots too.
And every week we also highlight a content creator, and this week is no exception. And this week,
it's me. I'm happy to be here. You know, thank you so much, Snoot, for choosing me this week.
So check.
I wonder which video you're gonna play.
So actually, it's not Jace. Bummer.
Oh?
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
I hate to be the one telling you this, but it's not you, Jace. Get off your high horse and make room. This week I was actually kind of surprised when I was going through the list, because we have like a list we check like always to make sure that like we don't highlight the same people over and over again. I was super surprised to see that we haven't highlighted Runesun up until now. Yeah,
That's
and
wacky.
there's probably a couple more that I've just like taken for granted, maybe even. I don't know. I feel super bad. But yeah, this week we're gonna highlight Runesun. Runesun is an awesome streamer, and he streams in the US. So I oftentimes miss his streams because they usually start at like 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. for me. So they're on the late side for me. But maybe there's some folks on the US side here checking out the stream. They can check out. So Runeskun's got this cool YouTube channel as well, where he's made this like tutorial on how to make kind of like, what's it called? How to like connect up different machines. So we're gonna.
Heyo and welcome. Today we are going to talk about how to daisy chain your power cables between machines. Until recently, my default was usually to use a ceiling or a wall to connect all the cables to. However, this means I need to have some kind of architecture around my machines to secure those power nodes to. With Update 5 and soft clearance, we can attach our nodes to the machines themselves and free ourselves of those requirements to run power cables. And in my opinion, it looks pretty good too. Starting with the constructor, we will be placing the connector on the machine just over top of this power warning symbol. To do this, build or use a nearby wall, connect a big pillar positioned just behind the constructors, and zoop it through. Then use the power line connector against each constructor and place the wall connector just below the main power node. Remove the pillars with selective dismantle, run the cables, and bam, connector placed snugly right onto the constructor.
Bam, look at that. Super cool, super neat. We actively been like, you're not allowed to do daisy chaining. And then people still figured out a way to do it. So super fancy. Yeah. So in this
really
video, Runesun goes through like all the different manufacturing machines. So it's not just for constructors. It's also showcasing like how to do with all the machines. Make sure to check out the CC highlight command to check out their Twitch and their YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see that kind of stuff. So like that's really fancy, and yeah, that's wild that we haven't showcased Runesun before. So glad that that's been done.
There's probably a couple more that I've just fucking I don't know why.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really glad that we could do this. We could do it. All right,
Excellent.
So, and that's the end of the community.
You know
highlights.
what? It was fun, but I've had enough sleep.
I don't blame you.
I've had enough. Honestly, I'm sick of this.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I'm not sick of it.
Yeah.
I had a great time actually. Thank you very much for having me on the stream. But it is time for me to leave, everybody. So thanks again for putting together the stream. Snoot, thanks for having me. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for all the kind words. And hopefully maybe I'll highlights next week. But I'll catch you all on the flip side.
Take care. See ya.
All right. Bye.
All right. Now
Bye, everyone.
it's just me, you and me. You're not locked. I'm locked. Wait, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in. Oh, whatever. Oh,
Hey, Jack, can you still hear me?
Where'd you come from? God damn it.
You thought I was gone. I'm not here that
It's
easy
like-
to get away.
Okay, it's like I'm
Right,
hearing
actually,
voices. Like, what the? Who was that? Is he gone? I think he's gone. He might actually be gone this time. Okay, he's gone for reals this time. Cool. All right, thanks, Jace. Helped a lot. Check the scene. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone.